Now, amidst the heat from the Enforcement Directorate on Gandhi's in the National Herald case, a political face-off has erupted in Himachal Pradesh. Sukhu government is being accused of showering crores of rupees in the form of advertisement payments on National Herald, even as the newspaper has been out of print since 2008. BJP has cited state government's reply in the State Assembly, in which Congress government has officially declared that it has given 97.9 lakh rupees to the newspaper in a period of 2 years from January 2023 to February 2025, which is just about till 2 months ago. BJP has fired a sensational charge saying that Sukhu government has paid over 2 crore rupees in 2 years to its mouthpiece publications, National Herald and Navajivan. As per the BJP, these advertisement payments were made in violation of rules set by the state government's Department of Information and Public Relations. Slamming the Congress government, BJP says this funding was being done when the state was witnessing a massive financial crunch, with the state even struggling to pay salaries to government employees.
नेशनल हेराल्ड को पैसा देने के लिए और नवजीवन जो इनकी जो कांग्रेस का जो अखबार है उनको पैसा देने के लिए हिमाचल प्रदेश सरकार ने लगभग 2 साल में 2 करोड़ से ज्यादा पैसा उनको जारी कर दिया। कर्मचारियों को सैलरी नहीं, पेंशन को पेंशन नहीं, सारा योजना वाले बिस्तर पर पड़े हैं, गरीब लोग इलाज के लिए हॉस्पिटल में पड़े हैं। पूरा हिमाचल प्रदेश मरने के लिए छोड़ दिया जाता है। पब्लिक रिलेशन डिपार्टमेंट है, उनकी ओर से जो डीएवीपी रेट्स होते हैं उनको भी वॉयलेट किया गया है।
क्या नेशनल हेराल्ड कांग्रेस पार्टी का एटीएम हो गया, जहां के कांग्रेस के अलग अलग राज्यों की सरकारें उसमें पैसा डाल रही हैं? और जहां तक राहुल गांधी जी अपना खटाखट मॉडल की बात करते थे ना, अब ये कांग्रेस शासित राज्यों में खटारा, बीमार और लाचार मॉडल हो गया है। जनता के सामने फिगर्स आनी चाहिए, कौन कौन कांग्रेस शासित राज्यों से विज्ञापन इस अखबार के लिए दिया गया, कब कब दिया गया, कितना पैसा दिया गया। तीसरा, अगर ये अखबार छपता ही नहीं, दिखता नहीं, बिकता नहीं, तो इसके लिए इतना विज्ञापन क्यों दिया जाता है? कांग्रेस के 2 पूर्व राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष 38% इसके शेयर धारक बनते हैं।
However, when Himachal Chief Minister was asked about this expenditure, he has nothing to offer in terms of explanation except saying that it is our newspaper, there is nothing wrong, we'll continue giving advertisements.
आपको विज्ञापन भी दिया है नेशनल हेराल्ड को?
नेशनल हेराल्ड हमारी अपनी अखबार है, हम उसमें खूब विज्ञापन देते रहेंगे।
My colleague Mohit now joins us for more on this. Mohit, a paper that has been out of print since 2008 was getting money as early as February 2025, and Chief Minister is saying that we'll continue giving those ads. Where are those ads being published?
Well, in fact, Priya, that is the question that BJP is raising. Now, the BJP is saying that a newspaper which has not been in circulation for a long time, we still don't know that whether it gets published weekly or daily or once in a month. But then there is on paper, this paper does not exist. This is what the BJP said. And still, money is being given to National Herald by the state governments, specifically when it comes to Himachal Pradesh. We know for a fact that how BJP stated that 2 crore rupees in past 1 or 2 years were being given to National Herald, which is something which is very shocking, because the Congress government over here says in Himachal that we are struggling from financial strain. Now, they do not have money, the BJP says, to fulfill their 10 guarantees that they promised to people of Himachal when they came to power. But then they have money to give to National Herald, which is, the BJP says, is a property of the Gandhis. Now, the BJP has been saying this from past many days, since the name of Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi has come up in the charge sheet of Enforcement Directorate in National Herald case, where the BJP says that it was a venture. Young India was a venture which acquired AJL, which used to publish National Herald newspaper, and in which 76% of the shares were held by Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. It was made just to usurp the properties worth rupees 2,000 crore by Gandhi. So this is what the BJP says, and the BJP has been saying this. And today also Anurag Thakur, while addressing the press conference, stated that the Congress governments have made the ATM, National Herald, as the ATM in whichever state states, they are ruling, they are giving money to National Herald, but the money, where exactly is that money going? Because National Herald is not in publication. We still don't know that whether it gets published or not. People in Himachal and Thakur said do not read National Herald, but where exactly is that money? So that is the question that is being raised by the BJP, while the Congress party has been saying that it's because of the vindictive politics. We have seen that how the name of Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi has come up in ED charge sheet, and when CM Sukhu was asked this question, he said that it's our newspaper, we will continue to give money to it, and that is where the BJP says that where exactly is that money going?
Yet another allegation of a financial alleged misappropriation which links its traces back to AJL, and BJP is not relenting in its attack on the Congress party ever since Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi have been charge-sheeted in this case as accused number 1 and accused number 2. In fact, Jagdish Shettar has called it a criminal act.
It shows that it is a criminal act, and having a property more than 2,000 crores with illegal ways. For that purpose, ED started investigation, and in the charge sheet itself, they have shown so Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi number 1, number 2 accused. There is a corruption that is seriously, and even Subramanya Swamy, according to the PIL filed the Subramanya Swamy, that according to direction of the court, High Court, it is all going on, not the initiation of the central government. It is the initiation of the High Court order that the investigation is started.
Right, their latest flashpoint, Mohit, there between the Congress and the BJP. Obviously, the Congress has been saying that this is nothing but political vendetta. But when instances like what is happening in Himachal come out in public domain, it only strengthens BJP's attack that AJL has been used as some sort of a money-moving machine.
Well, yes, in fact, Priya, and the BJP yesterday also stated that the DAVP guidelines were completely flouted when 2 crore rupees, more than 2 crore rupees, the BJP says, was been given to National Herald. And basically, the BJP says that National Herald is not even in the publication. People in Himachal Pradesh do not read it. So why these 2 crore rupees were being given? And when this question was being asked to CM Sukhu, he clearly stated that this is our newspaper. We'll continue giving money to it. And that is where the BJP says that this is how the Gandhis are taking money from the state governments where the Congress is in power, and they're taking that money, and that money goes to Young India, in which 76% of the shares are being held by Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. So that is where the BJP says that it is all a plan, a plot to ensure that the first family of the Congress party gets all the money from the states which are there in the Congress rule.
Yes.
And they've also been saying this, that the properties worth 2,000 crore of rupees were being usurped by Young India in garb of taking over AJL. So that was all pre-planned, and perhaps that's it why BJP says that ED is
irrespective of the arguments that have been put forth by the BJP or mentioned in the charge sheet that has been filed by ED, Mohit, the Congress party has been saying that this is nothing but political vendetta and intimidation. Thank you for joining us with those details, but it is in keeping with that charge of political vendetta and intimidation that Congress and its various wings have been staging protests outside ED offices across the country. On Tuesday was when they had announced that they are going to do so, and visuals on your screen right now coming in from Madhya Pradesh, where it is the Youth Congress workers who are staging a protest over the National Herald case. This is happening outside ED offices. You can see that already water cannons are being used to disperse the crowds. These are members of the Youth Congress who have been protesting outside Enforcement Directorate offices to oppose what they call political vendetta and intimidatory tactics that are being deployed by Enforcement Directorate, who, according to the Congress, is acting as a political arm of the BJP. So you can see their situation clearly worsening with the crowds from the workers from the Youth Congress clashing with the security personnel, water cannons being fired. My colleague Govind is now joining us from the ground. Govind gave us the details of what is the situation there.
Yeah, absolutely. You know that for last 2 or 3 days, continuously we're witnessing various protests. In fact, day before yesterday, Congress party just did a press, in fact, protest, did a ghirao of ED office headed by PCC chief Jitu Patwari. Yesterday, youth wing of BJP party did a such kind of protest. In fact, they just burned the effigies of Rahul Gandhi, and in fact, we also witnessed such pictures. But today, Youth Congress also did a protest against, in fact, whatever the action ED has taken. In fact, just before Youth Congress means they also protesting for 3 or 4 days. But today means one after other groups of the parties are just doing the protest. So today Youth Congress did a protest there in Bhopal. In fact, they try to so these kind of protest pictures are just coming all across the nation. So in Bhopal too continued, in fact, and
Yes.
here the protest was continued.
Right. Thank you, Govt, for joining us with those details.